Hi. This is like my favorite thing to do now. I only have 2 videos of me reading Reddit stories, so if you want to check those out, I'll link them down below. So today I'm going to be reading 3 Reddit stories. They're actually from the subreddit Scary Short Stories. If you have any stories that you want me to tell on here, please DM me on Instagram. I'll put my handle right here. Just a video of subscribers scary stories. If you have any, let me know, and yeah, let's get started. This one is called Friends. The kids at school always laughed at me. I don't get why. I mean, I'm a pretty average kid. I have the same school supplies as everybody else. I dress the same as everybody else. I talk the way everyone else does. They always complain about the way I smell. They say the same kind of food I eat looks weird. It's not my fault. I come from a family of meat eaters. I didn't make one friend. He was so nice. He never minded the way I smelled. He always asked for a piece of my food. He always said my eyes were pretty. One day I decided to take him to my house to meet my family. I was so happy. When we walked through the door, he laughed and said, "I get where you get your smell from." I frowned at him and said it doesn't smell that bad. We hung out for hours and he seemed to get used to it. My mom called us down for dinner. We started to go down, but the second he saw the kitchen, he stopped and just stared wide-eyed. I looked back at him and I said, "What?" He stumbled back and then he puked. I asked him what was wrong. He looked at me and said, "No, you are sick, all of you." He tried to run out the door, but my dad caught him before he got out. I thought we were friends, but I guess he'll be tomorrow night's dinner instead. I mean, it's not my fault that he was caught. I really thought we could be friends. Alright, this one is pee before you go to sleep. When I was a child, there were rumors that our place was haunted. I often hear people say that our area was a cemetery back in the day, but our family happened to build a house there. Ever since I was a child, my parents or those older than me always told me to pee before going to bed, so that I don't have to pee in bed or wake up at midnight to pee. As a child, I did not pay attention to these such instructions, not until one night. So I get off my bed to go to the toilet. All the lights in our house are off, so it's kind of hard to see, and before you get to the toilet, you need to pass our living room first. When I was going to the toilet, my peripheral vision caught something. It was like a tall, shadowy figure standing still in our living room. At first, I didn't pay any attention to it because I was so sleepy, or I thought maybe it was just my father who was drunk, so I continued to walk to our toilet. While I was peeing, I thought about what I saw, and I thought maybe I was just dreaming, or maybe it's just my imagination. After I peed, I had to make sure if there's really someone standing on our living room, so as I'm walking back, I turned on the lights, and I was shocked at what I saw. My whole body trembled with fear when I saw that there was a headless man standing in our living room. I could barely move, and I felt that I peed my pants even though I just went to the toilet. I stared at it for a solid 5 seconds, not moving a muscle. Then, when it seemed like it was about to walk towards my direction, I ran to my room, frightened, covered myself with a blanket, with my eyes completely closed. I started to pray and think if I should wake up Mom, who was sleeping in the next door. I didn't know what to do. After a while, I tried to calm down. I tried to sleep again and forget about all that, but I really couldn't sleep at night, so I waited until the morning, and when it was quite bright outside, I finally fell asleep. Ever since that incident, I have been going to the toilet to pee before going to sleep. I still can't forget about that night. This one is called Soon You'll Be Mine. Every day I watch her, the way she walks, talks, eats, drinks, and sleeps. Day, noon, and night. I'm always there. That smooth white skin, the long flowy brown hair flying in the breeze, those ocean blue eyes. Every day I follow her around. I know her daily routine like the back of my own hand. She starts off her morning at Starbucks and orders a caramel macchiato, goes to work and joins her coworkers for morning chit-chat and gossip. The morning goes by, and when lunchtime rolls around, all of them meet at a cafe nearby. They all talk about their relationships and try to top one another on the quality of their lives. Lunch passes and it's time to end the day. She has a boyfriend, of course, a basic guy that gets around. He cheats on her, but she keeps him for the money and since he's the only one who can pleasure her. You won't have to worry about that piece of garbage no more. I just dumped his body into a lake nearby this morning. Posted on social media account that he's going out of time. He does this all the time, so it's not a big surprise to anyone. The day ends and my favorite activity comes around. I enter her house before she catches the bus back home. I slip a light amount in her juice. It's one that she drinks every night before bed. I wait an hour until she goes to bed. She blacks out as soon as her body touches the bed. I then proceed to join her and stroke her head. Just a few more days, my dear. A few more loose ends to wrap up and soon you'll be mine. I whispered into her ear as I pulled her body close. She probably won't accept my love, but in time I'll break her down and she'll take a liking to me. What does that mean when he said he's going out of time? I mean, I know he's dead, but not everybody knows that, you know, like he's the only one who knows he's dead because he killed him. Anyway, if you like this content, please like and subscribe and share this video. Okay, I gotta go. Bye. Those ocean blue eyes. Like Billie Eilish? Goddamn. A headless man in your living room when you thought it was your dad drunk. I'd rather have my dad drunk in the living room than a headless man.
Your blood is mine. I don't tell you right. I just show your face.